reviewing another game. So who did we play today, Sid?
Today we played Bournemouth
Yep.
in the Premier League because
Mhm.
that's the only tournament we're in. So today we played Bournemouth. There was a
Sprinkled the salt into the open wound.
it was a 4-4 tie
Mm.
overall end of the game. So
yeah, 4-4 tie. Anyway,
What
you
are
know
your
what? No,
thoughts,
okay.
Mary?
Let's start on the positive. The first half of the match was a good half of football for Manchester United. I will give credit where credit is due. For the first time this season, we actually really got to see some remnants of a week's worth of training. You know what I'm saying? Like, throughout the season, we obviously have not been seeing a lot of any strings of good football.
Right.
Finally, in the first half of this match, we finally looked like we had some remnants of a plan. We were moving the ball well, getting into spaces well, creating good opportunities, getting shots on target, okay shots on target,
Yeah.
sometimes weak rolly shots, but shots on target nonetheless, creating big chances, and that is what you want to see. In the first half, you could really tell that the crowd was engaged in the game.
Yeah,
We were
very.
engaged in the game. Like, it was exciting football. That's what you want to see from Manchester United. So for the first 30-ish or so minutes, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really be upset with that.
Because it was what was the score going into the half?
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, so it was 2-1 going into halftime. So we got our first goal. Of a little bit disappointing to see after scoring. You know, we kind of fall into that defensive shape per normal, because there's this, I don't know, kind of this fear that exists within the team once we go ahead of goal, that maybe we won't defend it. And sure enough, we did not defend it. So gave up the goal, went 1-1, but then Casemiro came through in extra time of the first half with the header and got us back in front.
Goal,
yeah, great header. Sorry to the Bournemouth keeper. I don't mean disrespect. I know you're working, bro, but I could have saved both of those goals in the first half. I'm not going to lie to you. I never played keeper. I was a center back, center mid, outside back, whatever, but I would have saved both of those goals, bro. If you just put your body on the line for the team, you could have saved both of those. But nonetheless, Casemiro was at the right place at the right time and, got us back in the lead.
Yeah.
And that's all that mattered. So the first half really was exactly what we would want to see. It was a pretty dominating, pretty endearing, and exciting half of football.
Yeah, you even made a video right during halftime about how you were, feeling really positive about the first half of the game.
I did do that. Okay, I literally at halftime, I was like, oh, wow, we might actually win a game by a lot here. This might be serious. Again, I actually was getting bought in after seeing this football. And then the second half started. And not
even 2 minutes into the second half.
They had scored twice. Not even minutes into the second half. I mean, I don't even know what could have possibly been spoken about at halftime. To have the team come out in the second half like a deer in headlights. It just literally doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Once again, we have a lead. We've secured the lead. We've done the hard part. And then we start a half completely flat, completely on the back foot, completely defensive. And we make a team like Bournemouth, who, again, no disrespect to Bournemouth, but they are in the bottom half of the table. We are Manchester United. What happened to the standards? Teams like Bournemouth should not be 4-4 running the show at Old Trafford against Manchester United. I'm sorry. The second half was not good enough. Not only did we take the lead twice and lose the lead twice, but at times in the second half, Bournemouth was pushing the ball around us and making moves around us, playing us off the pitch at Old Trafford. It's not okay. And then again, we're playing a 5-back system. Think about that. 5 in the back is our defensive shape. 5 defenders on the field. And we've not had a clean sheet since, October, I said?
Yeah, it was October.
No, sorry. No, it wasn't even October. We have only had 1 clean sheet the entire season.
Oh.
The last time we had a shutout was October.
Okay.
That's what it was, which is that's also terrible.
That is so bad.
That also doesn't make sense. Wait, I'm trying to think. I said the same thing. But regardless, we're seeing that despite having 5 defenders on the field, the formation itself does not allow for our team to be successful. No matter which combination of defenders is on the pitch, no matter which combination of midfielders is on the pitch, the formation itself does not allow for Manchester United to defend properly or transition into attack properly. And we're seeing that again and again by every single team that's able to exploit it. Bournemouth exploits it. I mean, not being able to beat Bournemouth at home at Old Trafford after a week to prepare for the game it's not good enough. We saw it in the loss to Everton. And yes, okay, you can argue we're in the top 6-ish, but that's exactly what got Ten Hag fired. That's exactly, we had higher standards that got previous managers fired. And remember, Amorim has already finished in 15th place once, and he's already lost a European final. So how much more slack can we have for this manager? At what point do we have to employ the same standards that previous managers were held to? Why have our standards fallen off all of a sudden? With the team we have and the players we have, we should be actually challenging to win the league this year. There's no excuse not to be doing that. And the fact that the manager can't see that and doesn't have the aspiration to strive for that speaks volumes to the fact that he's not the right person for the job.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, you can see it in the people, like in the, I guess, squad he puts on the field.
Yeah.
I mean, Mainu got minutes today only because Casemiro
got his 5th yellow card.
Yeah.
Yep. And we can speak on the Kobe Mainu situation because as soon as Kobe Mainu got on the field, Manchester United became a better team. Absolutely undisputable fact. Manchester United got better once Kobe Mainu got onto the pitch. It's just a fact. And it is a legitimate reason that a player like him should not be being stifled by this manager. He is a talent. Imagine you haven't played in weeks. You haven't started a game in the entire Premier League for the entire season. And you are still playing, still able to play at that level. That speaks volumes to how serious Kobe Mainu is as a player.
Yeah.
And you heard Old Trafford erupt when Kobe Mainu got onto the field. They went crazy when he got out there because that is the core of Manchester United. Youth, courage, success. Kobe Mainu embodies all of those attributes.
Yeah.
Which is why the fans love him.
Yeah. I mean, he's amazing. I heard you say his name like every few minutes as soon as he came on.
As soon as he, yeah.
He was already changing the game and changing how everything was moving.
100%. Yeah, definitely. Like an absolute game changer. So it's just, it again makes you raise an eyebrow at the manager. How do you not find the, I don't know, the reasoning to support a player with that much talent?
Yeah.
It just literally doesn't make sense. And then Amorim lies to the press constantly and says Kobe Mainu is competing against Bruno Fernandes for a position. And then what do we see today? Casemiro gets subbed off and Kobe Mainu goes and plays alongside Bruno Fernandes. So is he
It makes the most sense to have them on the field together.
Thank you. Exactly. 100%. The 3 of them need to be on the field together.
Yes.
But that's a whole other story. That won't happen until our new manager comes in. But again, it again just emphasizes why Amorim isn't the man for the job. You throw 3 youth players under the bus for no reason in the pre-game presser. Why did you throw them under the bus? Harry Amas.
Nothing to do with it.
Harry Amas just got Player of the Month for his club that he's at Sheffield Wednesday. Player of the Month last month. But Amorim says he's struggling. Toby Collier, he mentions, says he's struggling. The Kobe Collier is injured. He's not even playing football right now.
Wow.
And the manager is lying on his name in the press.
For what?
And then Chido Obi, a youth player who came from Arsenal for an opportunity, a path to the first team at Manchester United. You even mention him, another player who's trying to break into the first team. What does that say to JJ and the other talented youth players that are at the team? Shea Lacey now relegated back to the youth squad. Got rostered for 3 games and didn't get a single minute. What are we saying to the youth?
There's no hope.
There's no hope for them. Not under this manager. And that is disrespectful to the core values of the club. Youth, courage, success.
How many more times do you have to say
I don't know. I literally don't know. Amorim literally does not understand what those 3 words mean.
Not at all.
So guess what? This is sending signals to all of the players that are at the academy at Manchester United that this probably isn't the path to get there. So you've got Rooney's kids, Carrick's kids, Fletcher's kids, all of these probably going to be superstar footballers that are potentially in the Man United Academy right now, witnessing the head coach, the manager, the gym coach, burning down the relationship of the academy at the club.
Yeah, it's just sad.
It's just so sad.
Yeah.
I mean, Sir Bobby must be rolling over in his grave right now. And Sir Jim says he cares about this club. And he's allowing a manager to quite literally piss on the morals of the club. Excuse my French, but it's a fact. That's what's happening. That's what's literally happening.
Yeah.
And this is what we have to settle for. 4-4 draws at Bournemouth, at Old Trafford. Exciting football, okay. Do we want exciting football or do we want wins? Do we want to chase a Premier League title?
Is it exciting to tie 4-4 though?
No. Did you see Bruno Fernandes after the game?
He looked like he was gonna cry.
He probably did cry.
He probably did cry.
Bruno Fernandes was distraught after the game. And I feel him. How much longer must we suffer under Amorim? Even Bruno is suffering.
I know. You can see it written all over his
He was
face.
staring off into space, Bruno Fernandes. The captain.
Yeah.
You notice when Amorim walks onto the field after the game, none of the players come up to him. None of them want to go near him. And he goes up to none of them. Don't you notice these things? These are small things. There is no relationship between the manager and the players. The players are playing well because they're good players. But the fact is, we need a new manager who can tie these players together and bring together the talent that we have on this team and go win us this Premier League this year. What are we waiting for?
Why not?
What are we waiting for? Yeah, exactly. Why not? That is the difference. A Manchester United manager would always be striving for the title. Literally nothing else. Absolutely no relationship with the players.
Yeah, you can see it.
You can see it in the players' eyes. They don't like him.
No.
They don't like playing for him.
I mean, they didn't even show his reaction to Bruno's goal.
I know.
And that's what I was saying. I was like, show us Amorim's reaction because he never celebrates.
Bruno Fernandes scores a worldy free kick today, which should have never been a free kick, but that's neither here nor there. That's just the refereeing in the Premier League. Hey, yeah, well. But at the end of the day, Bruno scores a rifle free kick.
Crazy.
When I see something like that, I expect to see my manager freaking out, just like I was freaking out. But instead, they don't even show the guy because he's so disconnected. That person doesn't have their lights on. Come on, guys. Anyway, it's just crazy. Yeah. It's crazy to see that. I'm going crazy. We don't even see the manager when things like that happen.
Don't even see him
It's just, and you can, and again, like, really, if you haven't seen it, please go and look at the video of Bruno Fernandes after the full-time whistle and look at his face. And please tell me if you think that is a player that still believes in his head coach, that still believes in his manager. There is no way. No way. We have to make a change. The season can be saved. Manchester United could win the Premier League this year with the players we have, with the team we have. There's no reason not to. We are only playing once a week. Why wouldn't we be challenging for the title?
I mean, honestly.
This is what has to happen. Change has to happen. Ineos, what are you thinking right now? Sir Jim, I'm questioning everything, man. Said he loves the club. Make the change. Why be so stubborn? Everyone was so quick to turn on Ten Hag.
I know.
A manager who won us 2 trophies. We threw him out like garbage. And now look at what's happening. 15th place, a lost European final. 6th place, playing once a week. It is not good enough. Amorim out. Amorim out. As always, free Kobe Mainoo. As always, free Kobe. And let's hope to God that Aston Villa does not embarrass us on Sunday. Let's hope. They've won 9 games in a row. Something that these Amorim fans have made us as United fans forget that we used to do this. That we used to have these long streaks of undefeated games. We just haven't even had that. We're supposed to celebrate 2 back-to-back wins because it's the first time Amorim ever did it. And Aston Villa has 9 wins back-to-back. to back. I mean, it is crazy. We have to raise our standards.
Yeah.
Where have the standards gone? I don't want to get into my conspiracy right now. I won't get into my conspiracy right now. Omar Barada is working undercover for Man City still. That's my conspiracy. I'll go ahead and throw it out there. He is working to undermine our club right now. That's all I'll say. Anyway, that's what I believe. Until they sack the manager and stop this suffering that Amorim keeps blabbering about in the press about, I won't believe a single thing they say, because change needs to be made.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, again, another tie, playing once a week, and this is what we can get from United. So that's all.
Yeah.
So anyway, those were our thoughts on Manchester United's 4-4 tie against Bournemouth in the Premier League today.
If you made it this far, thanks for
watching, and
we'll see you next time.
Peace. Amorim out. Free Kobe Mainu. Free Kobe. Oh man, what a